This is America's most racist man, and this is the story of how I found this man and tricked him into giving me an interview. But the craziest thing about all of this is that it was all an accident. Because originally I was traveling to Harrison, Arkansas, because based off the videos I've seen online, it's America's most racist town. And as I have a lot of history trolling racists...
They're our streets, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well?
Yeah, they did.
I thought I was definitely qualified to go down there to see this town for myself and find out if it really is racist. To be honest, going out late in a town that is seen as the most racist town in America alone...
See what I'm saying? And the guy is like, oh my days, why did I go here? Don't go after... And now he's just literally wandering around, purposely going out alone in the dark.
After dark, man.
Might be the stupidest thing I've ever done on this channel, and that is saying something.
I presume this is the square, and this place is dead.
And just like that, we stumbled across our first local resident of Harrison, Arkansas.
We're new to this place. We're just filming a documentary for the BBC.
Okay.
Where's it popping? Where's the nightlife going on?
There is not really a nightlife in this town.
No nightlife?
No.
Nothing?
No. This is what we call the square.
Imagine living in a town with no nightlife. Like not even a bar where like old sad bikers sit down. Like nothing. This is pretty much where I went to high school. I went to high school in Maine. It's funny that this is Arkansas. It looks exactly the same, man. It's just nowhere America, just a place. That's why they start becoming they're just bored. They need someone to hate. They need something. Everyone from these towns has some weird political ideas that they have just because it's just like they're just bored, man. But they don't realize it, but they start developing all these ideas in their head. That's what you get when you live in the middle of nowhere with nobody.
The card to play. I'm playing the command.
Magic the Gathering? Where's the racism part, bro? Where's the danger? He went outside looking for racism and then found nerds, bro. Social media really kind of just like, it's just... He was literally out there with the camera looking, someone racist, please. In his head, he's like, bro, the best thing for this video is someone racist comes right now. Maybe if these fuck, man.
What card has he played?
This is Shipwreck Mark.
Nice to meet you.
You too? Want to sit down somewhere?
Yeah, wherever you think is best.
Yo, chat, so this is the head of the KKK or just like the head of the KKK in this town? I don't think there's any like grand wizard of the... Also, why the fuck do they never get hit with a RICO charge? They kill people, they're in a gang, they extort people with power, but the FBI only takes down YSL and like these guys get to walk around and lead churches. It really makes no sense.
I'm about to interview the leader of the KKK and run with the name Aymar Nance. This could go very wrong. Very, very wrong.
What's your name?
Aymar.
There's no way he's the actual leader of the KKK. That was crazy, bro. Alleged leader of the Ku Klux Klan. They don't get my fucking cookies or whatever. Thomas Robb is an alleged KKK leader. Wow. No shit. He's an American white supremacist, Ku Klux Klan leader, and Christian. So he's not, he's one of the leaders. I don't think they have an actual leader, but he's like, you know, he's in a church and stuff, and he's probably got like the special cloak. He's got the pointiest hat for
What
sure.
other pieces you've done?
Have you heard of the English Defence League in the UK?
I'm here with Aymar Nance.
So now, if we can just do that from the top.
I'm Thomas Robb. I'm here with Aymar Nance, and he's with BBC.
Yeah.
We're here having an enjoyable...
Great troller, bro. Look at that straight face, man. Like, I would have already cracked by then. Every time I try to troll, like, my fucking assholeness shows too. Look how friendly he looks. But he's being a... Man, even Rhino earlier in the stream, bro, like, we think the same shit, but I'm just way too... Yeah, she agrees.
We read in his books that the Klan were organized to subdue and put down black people. The purpose of, we don't view ourselves as being anti-black. We want to preserve our heritage, we want to preserve our culture, we want to preserve our identity.
You want to stay white. There's nothing racist about that.
Absolutely.
It really annoys me when people say that the KKK is racist, because there's nothing pointing towards the KKK being racist at all. How did you start your journey with the Ku Klux Klan? Did you get like assigned? Did they like start you off on like quests or anything?
I was always involved in...
I don't care what he's involved in, if I'm honest. I just wanted to move on to the more important question.
This is how I do the 1 minute podcast, and you see what he's doing by saying like, I see the sources. The KKK is not racist, and I have seen your work. He's dick sucking enough so that when he asks hard hitting questions that they would be afraid of, if they think that he's just dick sucking, so that they start being honest when he asks real questions.
Seen any of like the other clans out there? I've seen clans like FaZe Clan, Optic Clan. I just think they're idiots. Like
and I
no one would be a higher prestige level than you.
Years ago, I used to go and speak for some other clan. But after a while, I thought these guys are idiots. Yeah, I didn't want to be connected with these people, so I finally stopped speaking to other groups. And so I feel that if I would have joined and pursued a career, I could have been very successful in those careers also.
Yeah, they mean well, but they just don't have what it takes to take their clan to the levels of the Ku Klux. Would there be someone from FaZe Clan here?
I don't know. We don't ask.
Optic.
I don't ask.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
This is a church.
So we don't discriminate. In the church. oh, yeah, he's laughing.
we do. Everybody's not welcome in our church. I'm sorry.
So could I come to this church? No. Okay. No, makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, fair enough. What do you think of the people who say that you're racist?
What do you mean by a racist?
Someone who doesn't like black people or has prejudices towards black people.
Even those words don't. What do those words mean? I've got prejudice. Of course I do. Everybody has
Sorry,
prejudice.
was that a dumb question?
I mean, I prefer being around white people. I'm sorry, that's the way it is, you know?
Oh, you no, but like I'm like a supporter of you, so including me, like you prefer being around white people.
I'll be your friend, but you're not going to come over to my house for a barbecue.
Oh, you wouldn't invite me?
No.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
You know,
yeah, makes sense. And is that because of color?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a separatist. I preserve my own people. And I'm not offended by a black.
That's the best. Literally, like, he's saying a lot of shit that a lot of minorities would say word for word, and that you wouldn't blink an eye at. Flip the genders. Not the genders, I always use it. Flip the races. Get a dark-skinned black guy and a white interviewer. And he says, like, a white guy's like, can I come to this church? And then it's like, no, this is just a black-only church. We like to keep to ourselves. You know, I'm glad that you support, but this church is separate. And I wouldn't invite you to my, you know, close family gatherings and barbecues because I like to stay within my own race. White interviewer would be like, oh, cool, that's interesting, and then never care because, you know, already he probably doesn't want to fuck. But that same level of segregation and racism is okay with most other races. The problem is, like, they also kill people and wear cloaks and do all this weird shit, and it affects the rest of the country. And it's hypocritical that the feds will crack down on YSL and take down all these gangs, but these gangs are allowed. But overall, their ideas, the core belief is like, stick to your own. Bro, minorities who want to be successful in America live by that idea. They come here and they're like, stick to your own. They want their kids to marry someone who's also fucking Puerto Rican, who's also Nigerian, they want to stick with their race. They're also Chinese. That's like Jewish, they want to stick to themselves. The Jews in New York, bro, Jews are the most successful ethnic group in America.
Obviously, I have no desire to. I have no desire to see misfortune.
He can't even finish the sentence. He was about to say, "I have no desire to kill a black." He couldn't say it.
Come to a black child.
He said, "See misfortune." He literally couldn't say, "I don't want to kill a black person." He goes, I do, but I don't want to see it happen." That was the most he can give.
I have no desire for that. I feel compassion for a young black mother whose child get caught up in the drugs or gets shot by a drive-by shooting. I feel as much compassion for them. I gotta qualify that.
He's so full of shit right now, bro. He's trying to
compassion for a white child. I just have to say that. I believe that.
At least that was a moment of honesty. He could have lied right there. But he's being, and no, he is racist. He is racist, but it's just like the connotation of saying like I'm a racist now is so strong and has so much hate that you want to deny that. But I don't think the level of racism from this guy is different than like most people I know, period. A lot of people literally harbor those same feelings. They just don't define their whole fucking personality on them. And they don't go to churches and like literally wear clothes. But honestly, I feel like it comes from the same place. For real. Chad, nah? WL? Talk to me.
That the black people in this country would be much better off if somebody like me was running things than the liberal crackpots that we got in Washington, D.C. today.
Why has there never been like a KKK party?
In this country, okay, up until...
Wait, if we just look down the lens while we say this part.
Okay, in this country, up until somewhere in the 1960s, this country was a dominant white rule, white power structure, what I'll call that. That's not the way it is today.
Yeah, things have changed now.
The only way it's going to go back, in my mind, maybe I'm wrong. I'll always say, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Also, Chad, why did the light skin get the interview with him, but Jadeon had to go home?
wrong, but until white people once again control this nation, black people will be unsafe in their own neighborhoods by their own people.
From what you've said, I really respect you speaking from the heart like this. I actually did some documenting in the UK as well, where there was a group of supporters for the KKK in a town called Clapt, and I think that, honestly, you're like a Clapt guy. If you could shout out the people from Clapt, the supporters of the KKK in Clapt.
If there's anybody out there in the UK, UK?
Yeah, in the UK in Clapt.
In the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England, howdy.
I just know they would have appreciated a shout out.
Well, shout out.
Shout out to the people from Clapt.
Shout out.
Thomas is a Clapt guy.
I don't really know the Clap people, so maybe I'm wrong.
No, you are.
Okay, I'm a Clap guy. All right, forgive me, Clap people.
Now that Thomas had called himself Clapped, it was time for me to reveal the ace up my sleeve.
We run a group in the UK called the UK Stand with the KKK. We made a post of me and you together, and we mentioned if anyone wanted a shout out, maybe we picked 3 names and you just shout them out. There are your supporters.
Let me see what you got there.
Thank you all the people from the UK Stand with KKK. Right here we have Thomas, and he's going to be shouting your names out.
IMAP?
Usay.
IMAP, you say? I don't know my IMAP, you say, but IMAP, you say says can't wait, I guess, for the interview. So, well, there it is.
As you can see, it's great.
And then we got a BLM.
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 Yeah.
See, he's the best, I guess.
Shout out BLM.
Shout out to you, and then
So shout out to who?
to BLM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says you love him. I don't know. Hope that guy's not gay.
So let's wait.
Then Sue Kabadik. Sue.
Sue Kamadik.
Yeah, Sue Kamidik.
Yeah.
Guess I pronounced that right. Says love him. So I appreciate people like me. I like to have people like
all these people are, and that's the thing. You have
fantastic.
a lot of supporters in the UK. Thank you so much for shouting them out. Let's round it up properly because we'll look down the lens. Introduce your name properly. So just say, I'm Thomas, member of the KKK. I've enjoyed this BBC.
I'm Thomas Raub. I'm National Director for the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, and I enjoyed this interview with the BBC.
No, it's this BBC. So it's just, I've enjoyed this BBC. It's a BBC interview.
I've enjoyed this BBC.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's been a proper deep interview. I appreciate you taking this to BBC. So am I the first mixed race person in this show?
Bro, if he was American, he would get killed after this, man. He would die. I don't think he could ever go back to our... Bro, please never go back to this, like... Imagine if he posted this, like, Jadian posted this video, like, last week, man. He had to, like, have... Good thing he already came home and, like, didn't blow his cover before, because, like, holy shit, bro. He got him to say... The KKK leader to say...
BBC.
Time, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So you're experienced with the BBC.
We've done a lot of interviews here over the years.
Any as deep as this one?
It is what?
As deep as this one?
Oh yeah, sure.
You've had a proper deep
Sure.
experience with the BBC?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thomas Rob, you have no idea what you've just done. I'm not the BBC, I'm just a random man making a mockery of everything you stand for.
I won't touch that just in case I disintegrate. Okay, BBC, here we have the flag of the Ku Klux Klan.
No, this is the Knights Party.
Huh?
There's not a Klan flag. This is
Oh.
flag of her.
Okay, of the Knights Party. So they're different.
Correct.
Okay. Okay,
The Knights in White Cloaks party. It's just...
BBC, such a deep interview.
All right. Well,
Appreciate you.
Thomas Rob had taken my BBC and was now
they would kill him, bro.
struggling to walk. But I had one final question to ask him.
I did mean to ask about the hoods in the... Do you ever wear those hoods? The pointy things?
we have them for a cross-lighting ceremony.
Okay, all right. And just as a side question, have you ever like made love with the hood on?
I'm not gonna talk.
Yeah? Okay, well, fair enough. Let's just get this pic and we'll go.
At this moment, Thomas Rob had realised he had been swindled and he was burning.
So never made love with the hood? You didn't say no, Thomas? Oh, great.
You degraded yourself now. The interview's over. I'm sorry. You get in the car and you may leave.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thanks for the interview. Just got BBC'd.
Oh, bro, you're doing too much, man. This is how you know he's British, bro. You got your BB. Just get the fuck out of there, man. Oh shit! Like, why are you not more scared, bro? You are on KKK territory, man.